witches, welcome back to the mat and welcome to day 3 of this 30 days of yoga journey, where over the next month we are going to explore our magic through movement, and we are going to wake the witch within, finding empowerment, finding our fire and glowing from the inside out. It's going to be gorgeous. So for today's flow, we're going to work through a little bit of a mandala magic, one of my favorite styles of yoga. So starting off facing one side of the mat, turning it around and then kind of flowing in a full circle. So really embracing the elements and really kind of exploring the magic of footwork and transition. So it's going to be short and sweet, 20 minutes. So let's begin straight away by coming to the back of our mats in child's pose. So bring big toes to touch, take the knees wide and settle the body all the way down. Coming into this pose by taking a beautiful deep breath in through the nose. And a slow breath all the way out. With our forehead on the mat, begin to open up that third eye, open up the circle by rolling it from left to right. And so day 3 of flowing together as an online community. Really embracing the season of the witch, really finding our magic. So as always, before we find our movement, give yourself a moment of acknowledgement for coming to the mat. And remind yourself of the intention you set on day 1 of our movements. Maybe repeating it out loud or quietly in your minds, but remember, intention is the most important thing of them all for movement, for spell work, for manifesting. So set it in the mind, seal it with your breath. Before all together we inhale. And on your exhale, walk those hands as far over to the left hand side of your mat, stretching out the side body. Right hand stays where it is, slide the left hand towards the back of the mat. Really starting to open up the right hand side. Beautiful. Before we bring left hand to meet right, walk it through center and then send it all the way over to the right hand side. Left hand stays where it is, slide right hand towards the back of the mat. Inhale, right hand meets left. Walk the hands into the center, gaze forward, and we're going to press palms to the mat. Roll the body first to tabletop, and quickly before we start to flow, stack the knees underneath the hips. Good sentence. And begin to drop the chest down towards the mat. Come to meet me briefly in a puppy pose here, just to open up the shoulders. Two more breaths. Beautiful. Before we slide one hand next to the face, slide the other, press into the palms, round into the shoulders, coming briefly to a cat stretch. Pushing the ceiling away, inhale. Exhale, tuck toes under and come to meet me in your first downward facing dog. Wiggling your way into this pose, pedal out the legs. Relax the neck and gaze towards the knees. Ready? When you're ready from here, let's get flowing. Bring the big toes to touch. Inhale, send right leg nice and high to the sky, pointing those toes. Really create your length here. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And on your breath out, draw the knee to the chest and step between the thumbs. Lower the back knee down. Immediately from here, pivot left toes to the right hand side. Roll the body up into a modified warrior two. So sink lovely and deep into that front knee. Inhale. Exhale. Bring right hand to the inside of the right foot. Pull the left arm to the sky. Yes, engage the core. Pull the body all the way up. Pivot on that right heel so the toes point over to the left hand side. And then from here, bring right hand down right leg. Pull the left arm to the sky. Inhale, roll body up. Exhale, trust yourself as you drop left hand to the back of the mat, and lift right leg up. Pull the left arm up and overhead and find a full body stretch. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right hand comes down. Pivot on the left knee, so now we're facing the back of the mats. Finding a little bit of strength, the same as we did yesterday. Point right toes out, send left hand forwards. Inhale. Exhale, elbow and knee to touch. Inhale out, 4 more times. Inhale for 4. And out. In for 3. And out. You've got it, keep going. In for 2. And out. In for 1. Send it all the way out. Keep right leg floating behind you. So bring left hand down to the mat. Tuck left toes under. And we meet in 3-legged down dog, pointing the right toes nice and high to the sky. Hold it here for a moment as we inhale. Exhale, draw the knee to the chest. Step between the thumbs. Pivot the back foot with the back of the mat and immediately roll in to warrior two. Sink lovely and deep into that front knee. Inhale to extend front leg, bring both feet parallel. On your exhale, point left toes to the top of your mat. Bend deep into the front knee. Left elbow, left knee, side angle. Gaze down to the front foot. Right hand comes down. Pivot on the back toes. Pull left arm to the sky. Meet me in your twist. Left hand comes down. Make as much movement as you like as we step in to standing splits. So pull the right leg high to the sky. And we're going to begin to forward fold over the left. Inhale. Yes, with control. Exhale, step back with the right leg, hands frame, front foot. Pull left leg to the sky. Come into 3-legged down dog. Really finding length here. We inhale. Exhale, draw knee to the chest. Step between the thumbs. Lower that back knee down and then pivot right toe to the left hand side. Roll the body up into a modified warrior two. Bend lovely and deep into that front knee. Left hand comes down, pull the right arm to the sky. Pull that body up. Extend the front leg and we're going to pivot left toes to face over to the right hand side. Left hand gently slides down left leg a little bit. Pull the right arm to the sky. Find length through the right fingertips. Beautiful. With control, we bring the body up. Right hand floats to the back of the mat. Pull the left leg up and send left arm up and overhead. Yes. Finding that full body balance, embracing every wobble. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and one. Left hand comes down, pivot on the right knee. So once again, we're facing the back of our mat. Finding that balancing tabletop, send right hand forward as we inhale. Exhale, elbow and knee to touch. Inhale, send it out, which is 4 more times. Inhale for 4. And out. For 3. Out. For 2. And out. You've got it. For 1. Send it out. Right hand comes down to the mat. Tuck right toes under. Left leg stays floating as we meet back in 3-legged down dog. Pointing the toes to the sky. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And on your breath out, draw knee to the chest. Step between the thumbs. Pivot back foot with the back of the mat. Roll to warrior 2. Sending shoulders away from the ears. Bend even deeper into that front knee. Inhale to extend front leg. Bring both feet parallel. On your exhale, pivot right toes to the top of the mat. Bend lovely and deep into the front knee. Meet me in side angle. Yes, gaze down to the front foot. Left hand comes down. Pivot on the back toes. Pull right arm to the sky. Ready to come to standing split. Right hand comes down. Take as much movement as you like. Meet me in standing split. Pull left toes to the sky. If you can hear my dog growling in the background, just ignore it. She really hates the postman. Hold it, which is for 3, 2, 1. Take a beautiful step back with the left leg. Ready to meet in 3-legged down dog. Pull right leg high to the sky. Point those toes. Inhale. Exhale. Draw knee to the chest. Step between the thumbs. This time, bring right hand to the inside of the right foot. Pivot on the back foot. Meet me in a deep side angle. If it doesn't feel comfortable, come on to the right elbow. Wrap left arm behind the back. Press off front foot. Meet me in peaceful warrior. Keep bending deep into the front knee. Roll body back to warrior 2. Sink lovely and deep, embracing this strength here. Before we bring both feet parallel, interlock the fingers behind the back. Inhale, squeeze shoulder blades. Exhale, forward fold. Letting those hands float as far overhead as feels good to you. Inhale, Coven, use the hands halfway lift. Exhale, bend into the knees, roll the body all the way to standing, and then from here, we pivot left toes to face towards the top of the mat. Keep the fingers interlocked as you pivot on the right toes and start to lean forward, finding that strength here in your high lunge. Holding for 3. We hold for 2. And 1. Hands come to frame, front foot, and then step all the way to the top of the mat. Inhale, gaze forward, create length. Exhale, bend into the knees, Utkatasana. Adjust my leg and sit lovely and low, tucking that tailbone under. Holding for 3, for 2, and 1. Hands to the mat, forward fold. Inhale, gaze forwards. Exhale, step back with the left leg. Pivot it with the back of the mat and then roll the body immediately into warrior 2. Inhale to extend the front leg, bring both feet parallel. Exhale, send left toes to the top of the mat and meet me in Trikonasana pose this time. Left hand slides down left leg. Beautiful. Gaze down to the front foot, bend into the front knee. Right hand stays down, pull the left arm to the sky. Coming in to a twist. Left hand down to the mat. Step, float full in to standing split. Option to stay in standing split. Option to bend the back leg. Take hold of the foot and come to sugar cane. Yes, find that balance. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Right hand to the mat. Step back, right leg. Pull left leg to the sky. 3-legged down dog. Final flow. Point the toes high. Inhale. Exhale. Draw knee to the chest. Step between the thumbs. Immediately pivot the back foot with the back of the mat. Left hand comes to the inside of the left foot. And pull the right arm high. Coming in to a super deep side angle. You've got it. Inhale. Exhale. Wrap right arm behind the back. Press off front foot. Roll. Hello, Luna. Into peaceful warrior. Oh, bye, Luna. Gently roll the body back to warrior 2. Staying nice and strong here. And then inhale to extend the front leg, bring both feet parallel. Send the hands behind the back, interlocking the fingers here. Inhale to open the heart. Exhale. Pivot forwards and let the arms, just both of them, float up and overhead. Inhale, use those hands, halfway lift. Exhale, bend into the knees. Roll the body to standing. Keep the fingers interlocked as we pivot. Right toes to face towards the top of the mat. Pivot on the left toes. Lean that chest forward. Press off the back toes here so you really find your strength. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands to the mat. Step all the way forward and forward fold. On your next inhale, we gaze forward, create length. Exhale, Utkatasana, tuck the tailbone under, adjust my leggings, and come to sit low. Holding here, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands to the mat, forward fold. Inhale, gaze forwards. Exhale, step back with that right leg. Immediately bring it parallel the back of the mat and roll in to warrior 2. Sink lovely and deep into the front knee. Inhale, extend that front leg, bring both feet parallel. Exhale, pivot right toes to the top of the mat and come in to Trikonasana pose. Really opening up that heart. Before we gaze down to the front foot, gently bend into the front knee, left hand to the mat, pull the right arm to the sky, come in to a twist. Yes, right hand comes to frame right foot. Take as much movement as you like. Hop, skip, wobble your way into standing split. Option to stay here in standing split, which is option to bend the back leg, take hold of the foot, and come in to sugar cane. Oh, I don't have the balance. Beautiful. Holding wherever you are for 5, 4, you've got it. For 3, for 2, yes, and for 1. Left hand to the mat, step back with the left leg. To close off the practice, pull the right leg to the sky, 3-legged down dog. Inhale. And to seal the energy on your exhale, right foot meets left. Roll the body to plank, take a chaturanga. Bend at the elbows, lower all the way down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Glance back to one foot. Move through center, glance to the other. Bend at the knees, meet me in puppy pose. Hips stay stacked upon the knees as you drop the chest down towards the mat. 10 more breaths here, or you're welcome to come straight into child's pose. Hello, Luna. And then wherever you are, we gently bring the big toes to touch, send hips to heels, relax the arms down by your side. Hello, darling friend. And come to child's pose. Feeling that heat. Feel that fire. And if the forehead is on the mat, maybe you begin to roll it from left to right. Massaging the space between the eyebrows. And then from here, gently press the hands down by the face and vertebrae by vertebrae roll the body up and into a comfortable seated position. Maybe in here, what's happened to you? Maybe in hero's pose, maybe crossing the ankles behind you, oh lolly, and coming in to any comfortable seated grounding pose. Well, aren't you a treat for an end of a flow? Feeling that fire, feeling proud of yourselves for coming to the mat today for day 3. So let's just close it out by bringing hands to prayer, heart center, and bowing low. With love and with gratitude to the strength of our minds, to the strength of this coven, and from me to you even, thanking you for allowing me to guide you through day 3, this mandala magic. I hope you feel like you're glowing, feel that warmth, feel that power. Mandala is one of my favorite practices as it really allows me to kind of get lost in the transition, in the footwork, and just kind of quell any anxiety going on. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I have 45-minute long to an hour long flows over on my channel and over on my membership area on COVEN. But as always, just a little reminder that if you'd like to support my channel, maybe you like this video, you subscribe, anything at all. But I look forward to seeing you back here again tomorrow for day 4. From the bottom of my heart, Coven, blessed be.